afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today in both the Pelota performance and H2H that begins at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com. All Mutuals wagering is open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. We also have an early daily double that begins in Game 1. Play the daily double. Correctly pick winners of Games 1 and 2. We have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We have the Mighty Ocho jackpot, the Mighty Ocho. It's a pick 8 wager that also begins in Game 1. Pick the winners of Games 1 through 8 if you're able to do it. There's $5,000 in it for you. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on a minimum $2,000 guarantee. However, we went over that $2,000 guarantee as of yesterday. Look at that. I say it and it magically appears. $2,102.40. Thank you, Ron. In the High 5 jacket, in the High 5 jackpot, plus whatever's wagered into it today, minus that small percentage for overhead. Once again, correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In order to play the High 5, online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We have one scratch in today's performance. Nicholas continues to be scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. This will be a rundown of the scratch of Nicholas as he affects today's performance in its entirety. There are no scratches in Game 1, there are no scratches in Game 2, there are no scratches in Game 3. Game 4, post 6, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Arats. Game 4, post 6, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Arats. Game 5, scratch free. Game 6, scratch free. Game 7, post 4. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Game 7, post 4, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Filing Game 8, post 3, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Arats. Game 8, post 3, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Arats. That is the scratch of Nicholas as he affects today's performance in its entirety. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within the scheduled post times. Sit back and relax. Post time 4. Game number 1 is now just a little over 7 minutes away. Andrew, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, Stu. Welcome into this final performance of the week. I'm doing pretty well here on this Tuesday. Early observations about that Golden Cesta. Yes, Steve, absolutely right. Ben in CRB in contention. Douglas as well up there, so some new faces potentially taking home that award given to the player with the most singles wins each week. That will be determined after these 8 games. Well, we got to get you to this video first, as we do before the first game of all of our performances, which will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And our first game today is just under 5 minutes away. Hello to the usual chatters out there early on.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Stars.
That's a new name. Got us started. Good to see. Fan of Robin. Aren't we all?
It's JBTV. How are you?
He's like the nicest guy in the world.
Gotta be suspicious of those nice guys, right? Bob K, thanks for not harassing me about the scratches. I hope you received them in a timely manner. Steve M, as always. And I walked in and someone put a menu in front of me and said, hey, it's Taco Tuesday, order something. I said, mind your own effing business.
How about that?
But then, of course, as is often the case, I was being a little too aggressive. I walked in a particularly foul mood this morning, admittedly. And then I was told that it was a gift.
A little Sudoku for Mo Crank.
That's wonderful.
How about that?
Mo, thank you so much for that.
We really appreciate that. Sent that over our way. So I know a majority of the guys, and still signing up here, will take advantage of that. So thank you very much for your continued support. And he said he's coming in town, I believe, in 2 weeks as well. So we maybe 3 weeks, actually. So we'll see him again here very soon.
That's right. It's JBTV. Nicholas reports being fine. So hopefully he will be back on Sunday. Hopefully we'll see him back in Sunday's performance. Double check in with him today before those entries go up. And that's kind of the way it works with scratches. Once again, if we know someone that's out with a, like when Cool Fitness had the hamstring injury, we know that's going to be at least a couple weeks.
Sure.
So you wouldn't see him in the entries. We try to avoid scratches whenever we can, not just for your benefit, but really for our own benefit. The sanctity of the program is important.
As we said, nobody likes scratches less than the man upstairs, so we don't.
God?
Well, the weird part about this building is it's actually downstairs from my office, which kind of throws me off, but Scott, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you're talking about Scott.
Yeah.
Ah. Wow. Talk about hero worship, but...
Well, some may choose to worship others.
You choose.
We choose.
But actually, no. Worshiping the guy who signed your paycheck is always a good idea. John. Wow. Jonathan.
Wow. Cool Fitness.
Did I
Stay on your feet.
Did I talk about that publicly? Oh, yes,
I
did.
No, you did.
Am I feeling better? The funny thing about it is that, so when I practiced 2 weeks ago with Kubala and Diaz, upper extremities were the issue then. Shoulder, I actually play with a lot of wrist by history, guys. It's not like I'm saying that I play highlight anymore. I literally throw it around. But I do play with a lot of wrist and predominantly a right-sided player, so my forearm is just absolutely on fire. But before practicing on last Friday, I guess it was, put in an hour of stretch and heat, moist heat, and of course, anti-inflammatories before I practice.
Always helps, yeah.
And thank you very much for asking, Jonathan. What's the name? The funny thing was, what hurt? My legs, because, as I mentioned, Decatur wanted to play points. I'm happy to go out there and just throw it around like you see them doing now. I'll do that for 45 minutes an hour. I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm going to start doing it once a week. I'm going to try to. But playing points is different. That involves more movement and running, and so legs, yeah. My legs been killing me now for a couple days. Yeah, 53. Thank God I can
it means
do it,
you're
right?
getting some power behind it, Stu. That's a good sign.
Oh, there's no question.
Yeah.
Ikeda,
a little pop in that frame still, huh?
Ikeda moved up, he's gonna,
That's disrespectful. It's like the outfield's moving in when you're at
it right
plate.
over his head a couple times.
That's good. I'm glad you did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean
it's like move in, and then put it right over his head.
It has nothing so much to do with my strength. It has more to do with the fact that in the entirety of time that I've played, I played either at the 150-foot court at North Miami or the courts that I was fortunate enough to manage. So you always want to hit the back ball. So hitting the back ball out here, when you have some experience on a bigger court, isn't that bad. Now, playing competitively against these guys, no way. I could not keep up even with the first game players. I just couldn't. I could throw shots maybe that they couldn't get to or something like that. But the pace of keeping up with Juice, no, I couldn't do that. Be dependent upon them dropping balls, and that's not playing my life.
How about that? I was going to say, maybe I'll start to come out with you. Because, as I said, I really wanted to start to throw it around.
We said Thursday because we have dinner plans Friday, right?
We do. So it would be Thursday. Doable. Absolutely. Let's play game number one, though. Get into the highlight action for today, full day.
We're ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt at post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving blue at post 2 is Diaz. There's the serve. We begin. Catch by Diaz. There's the backhand. Outside placement stopped by Diaz. Diaz puts it over Anderluck's head and it scores. Point 2. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to Elbarba in the white at post 3. Rebote forehand to the inside. Elbarba takes it on the bounce. Backhand. The outside. Caught by Elbarba. Light touch by Elbarba. Diaz gets there, cannot hold on. Point 3. This matchup, we have Elbarba serving to the green shirt at post 4, worn by Jedden. Ball tipped off the serve, point 3. In this matchup, Elbarba serves to Juice wearing the black shirt at post 5. Catch by Elbarba, backhand. Powerful forehand by Juice, good catch by Elbarba. Bote swing and a miss, point 3. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's number 37, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Bote forehand by Elbarba. Tennessee with the tip ball, point 3. 4 straight points for the 3 post. In this matchup, we have Elbarba serving to Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness, scooped up by Elbarba. That's a fine catch. Cool Fitness, backhand. Bote forehand is out of play, point 3. 5 points for Elbarba in the white at post 3. Here now to complete the first round of play. Purple shirt at post 8, number 18, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Rebote forehand. CRB, backhand. Big backhand. Somehow managed to clear the overhead screen. Elbarba looking to put it inside, put it too low. That was a fine 5 straight points for El Barba. CRB gets the point. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Anderluck. Rotate forehand. Catch by CRB at 11 line. Karam. Point 8. Receiving blue post 2, Diaz. Backhand by Diaz. Catch by CRB. Diaz on the forehand. Karam does not open up. Stopped by CRB. Ball goes by. Diaz on the inside and scores point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8, CRB. Trying to stop him is Jedden. Good catch by Jedden off a good serve by CRB crossing the side wall. Robote save by CRB. CRB, backhand, low runner. Jedden on the run, missed it. Point in a perfect game. Purple shirt at post 8, CRB. No playoff here, 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-3-2. Your price will be up in a moment.
What really keeps me focused on getting better at this is that I really believe in myself that I can really make a difference on the court and really make a difference for highlight as a sport in general. And I believe that I could be competing with the best. That's what makes me want to keep going. So I think my biggest goal is really just being better than I was last year. I think that's what matters most. I think last year I had like 43 wins. So as long as I'm getting more than 43 wins next year, I'm going to feel great.
And CRB, one of those guys in contention for the Golden Cesta this week, awarded to the player with the most singles wins. Make it number 3 for CRB, running it perfect out of the 8 post, now tied with Douglas for the most wins. That gives CRB a total of 14 for the season, also tied with Douglas. 14 wins in 4th place amongst all singles players.
8-3-2, the official order finish for our first game. $2 Quinella 3-8, 46-20. Trifecta 8-3-2, 827-40. $2 wager on 8 to win, $5. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our second game. If you're looking later in the program, however, don't forget Nicholas is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today, replaced by the program sub. Post time for Game 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Before we cut to our next video, Jonathan asks a very good question in the chat, which has been answered by a few folks. So, outside serves. I'm a big fan of, as a highlight traditionalist, I'm a big fan of the powerful right side. Powerful right side with a lot of peak, a lot of bounce, moving your opponent around with the right side. That includes an outside serve. The idea with an outside serve, though, is that you wouldn't want to do them all the time. It's something you want to catch your opponent off guard with. There's a lot of art in the high-rise serve. There can be if you look at it. And so if I'm serving consistently in singles, I want to bury my opponent in the corner, right back here behind the 13 line against the wall. Because what's he going to do there? He's going to throw it back. Hopefully I'm going to step up, catch the ball, and try to either kill it or whatever. So consistently, I want to be crossing the sidewall back here, 12-13 line, putting my opponent in the corner so he's got nothing but a defensive play. Now if I do that 6 out of 7 serves, and on the 7th serve, people know that I'm trying to serve him back here, and I break out an outside serve, the thing is this. You need to throw it really well. So an optimal outside placement serve would hit just to the left of Bet Rivers up there on the front wall. So it would hit very close to the outside, to the
That river.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that river
one.
was right there.
Not to be
It's
confused.
right where Cool Fitness was running. It would hit right there with spinner English, that when it comes off the front wall, it bounces and comes back to the cage, which would have my opponent running all the way across court to try to catch it on the right side. But it's difficult to do. It is.
Yes.
It is very difficult to do. So that's why you don't see more of it. It's a bit tricky to do. If you do it with any regularity, your opponents are going to be set up for it, and they're going to start catching it on the right side and then give you all types of trouble on the return. So that's my opinion on the outside serve, to be used infrequently.
Yeah, and think about the outside serve like a two-seam fastball for a right-handed pitcher. The way that moves, that's going to go from inside towards the outside, so that's going to move away from the person that's receiving that serve in that inside corner right there, back by the 12-13 line where you see Jed and more like Tennessee standing right about now.
Yes. When you talk about football, I just love it. It does something for me inside, or I don't know how to describe it. That two-seam fastball in football, I think a couple Super Bowls have been won based on the two-seam fastball play. Yes.
I've heard that, yes.
I have heard that. Yes, I agree 100%.
Well, we'll back that up. We'll find some stats to get you that information. But we got video here. We got a lot of new fans coming in from Prize Picks. Good to see some new folks day in, day out. We apologize, obviously for today. El Barba, El Barba 2 years ago he's cleaning up those early games. Last season struggled a little bit more and then came into this year dealing with that knee surgery. So wins have been few and far between for him, but a good showing there in that opening game. Did not win, but I'm sure based on his projection that regardless of the result in that second game, he will be over for today. But Dom, if anybody gives you any trouble, you can send them over here. We'll have your back and say that has been one of the best value props in any sport over the last couple weeks or so. Game number 2, 3 minutes away. This one will explain how highlight is played. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
Game number 2, just under 2 minutes away. As you mentioned at the top of the broadcast today, Stu, high five carryover up over $2,000 alone. So we could be looking at a $3,000 jackpot for today. Of course, depending on how much is wagered into it, the high five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you get all 5 winners correct and you have the only ticket with that combination numbers, that is how you will cash in on that jackpot for today. Pat, good observation. Yeah, Inaki, one of those guys, really comes over the top on those serves.
But straight over the top serve, not always.
But not like a pipe. Yeah.
Here at Magic City, the cortada serve give guys now a cortada serve is by definition dangerous. By history, it can be an FU to the front quarter that's looking to catch it. However, let's take the example of Diaz. So we take a player who's not one of the stronger players, and he's serving. So Diaz, with his 4.5 years of experience, is serving against Inaki. Okay, what's he going? So just putting it over the top and hoping to bounce. His serve's going to get picked off by someone with 10, 15, 20 years of experience over and over and over again. So if he can practice, which he has been, the cortada serve with a certain amount of accuracy, trying to cross that sidewall, that is an effective serve for this particular style of highlight, new style of highlight here at Magic City that, of course, we've been promoting. So there's several different things, like the back quarter being the more aggressive of the two. There's So yeah, like a nice straight over the top serve, especially in singles, but if you don't have all that power, sometimes you just want to serve it. Good sidearm serve, get it between the lines, make it difficult for your opponent to catch. Let's begin. Time to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of plays. Serving first, the red shirt at post 1, Tennessee. Receiving blue at post 2, Juice. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Here's Juice. Karam. That poor screen. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3, worn by Jedden. Jedden apparently approves of Andrew's meal. Tough scoop by Jedden. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to Cool Fitness in the green at post 4. Rebote saved by Cool Fitness. Nice play. Jedden gets in there at the 4 line. Powerful throw. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Cool Fitness. He wanted it to go straight inside, but it was tipped. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Cool Fitness serving to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness hits the overhead screen. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6 receiving, number 30, Diaz. Rebote by Kubala. It's a 2-all. Stopped by Diaz on the forehand. Karam return, well, half Karam return, middle of the court. Rebote left side, big bounce 2-all. Kubala backs to the 9 line to make the play. Catch by Diaz at the 10 line. Throw to the inside. Rebote by Kubala. Coasting to the inside. Will score on the second bounce, point 6. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to the pink of post 7, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Catch by Diaz. 2-all by Diaz. Wow, it's quite the 2-all. Scores, point 6. Six serves to the purple shirt of post 8, CRB. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Big bounce. Brought in by CRB. Low and inside. Scores. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Tennessee receives. Backhand by Tennessee. Hard throw to the inside. Tennessee's there. Backhand. Thrown powerfully. Caught by CRB. Backhand to the inside. Jesus Christ, he hit that sidewall. I mean, his helmet almost came off. Robote forehand. Oh, that's going to make it. CRB's there. Robote beautifully played by Tennessee. Here's CRB from the 11 line. Ball just crossing. What effort by Tennessee demonstrated on every one of those. Tremendous effort by Tennessee. CRB gets the point. Check that guy for a concussion. Okay, 8 serves to 2. Here's Juice. Robote save, low, point 2. Juice has 3 points. Two on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Jedden. Robote forehand. Oh, that fell short. Point 3. Jedden with 3 points. Here's the green shirt at post 4. Cool fitness. Ball tip. Point 3. Possible game point for Jedden in the white shirt at post 3. On the court trying to stop him. The black shirt at post 5. Kubala. Robote forehand fired by Jedden. Kubala for the Robote. Light touch to the inside. Jedden makes the catch. Low and hard. Robote is going to come low and score on the second bounce. Point in game. Post 3. Jedden. Jedden wins at 8 serves to 2. This is a playoff 4. Second and third place. Costado to the outside. This one caught by CRB. Low and hard by CRB. Right to the forehand of Juice. Juice to the inside. CRB's there. Robote, left side. CRB on the catch. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Juice. CRB up the wall. Almost came down with the ball. Point. And a second place finish for Juice in post 2. 8 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-2-8. Your prices will be up in a moment.
My favorite aspect of the game, winning. I don't necessarily think football helped me learn how to play highlight because it's 2 different sports. But what football did was give me the discipline to come in every single day and work on my craft. Highlight is probably the most frustrating sport because you want to perfect everything. And it's really, I'm not going to say impossible, but it's very difficult. So you have some players that may get down and get frustrated because they didn't win any points. And then that's when you have to talk to yourself as a player and say, okay, I know this moment is temporary, but you have to continue to believe in the process. You got to believe in yourself and don't let the frustration dictate your behavior on the court. Of course, you want to win every opportunity you get a chance to. Realistically, that doesn't happen, but winning, it validates the hard work. The one thing I want to accomplish is be the best player I can be.
And there is Jedin finding the win column in our second game out of the 3-post right there. Jedin cleaning up some of these early games as of late. That is his 13th win for the single season to go with 11 places and 9 shows. 328 is official there for our second game. $2 on Jedin to win will get you back $15.80. The $2 Quinella, 2-3, $36 even. The trifecta, $2, 328, $247.80. How about the daily double? 8-3. Winners of the first 2 games will return $49.60. Up next, you guessed it, game number 3 also marks the start of today's high 5 jackpot. Up over $2,000 already in the carryover. So it'll be a minimum $2,100 and change going out, but depends how much is wagered into it. Could get over $3,000 here today. Couple of scratches that will impact that high 5. Let's get you those before we cut to video here before this game. All the scratches that will affect the high 5. Game 3 is clear. Look at game 4 in your program. Post 6, scratch Nicholas, replace him with Arats. Game 4, post 6, scratch Nicholas, replace him with Arats. Game 5 is clear. Game 6 also clear of scratches. And then go to game 7, post 4, scratch Nicholas, replace him with Ben. Game 7, post 4, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben in the backcourt. The 4 team is now Jedin and Ben. Post time for game number 3. Coming your way in just about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Bueno picks the serve. 2-all opens up wide and scores. Team line. Ronron's going to take the rebote on the left side. Catch by Carballo midcourt. Ronron takes it in the air. Low runner to the inside, picked off by Carballo. The 2-all by Carballo. Ooh. Try to stop that. Rebote by Douglas. It's a 2-all. Julian makes the stop to the outside. Hard throw. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Blasted to the inside. Rebote coming to the 8 line. Turn by Julian. 2-alls to score. Hard throw by Jedin. Rebote by Benny. Big bounce goes up. Stopped by Jedin. Jedin throws it hard. Benny's choosing to play the rebote. Wow, that's complicated. What a shot. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Spinner comes out to make the rebote. Forehand rebote played. 2-all. Beautifully executed by Douglas. backhand to the outside. Bragley. A difficult forehand rebote is made by Bragley and a good catch made by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote comes out to the 7 line. 2-all turned by Bragley. Scores. Backhand by Tennessee. Bote by Diaz just above the pad. Tennessee's there. Scoop by Diaz and the 2-wall scores. Wow. Is that you or the Cesta? Forehand to Benny. Douglas with the catch. Backhand. Powerful backhand. Rebote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand to Benny. Wall to wall. To the outside. Douglas on the run. Makes the save. Throws a 2-wall. Wow. Backhand by Benny. Douglas looks for the rebote. Rebote to the inside. Thrown beautifully. Rebote 2-wall by Benny. My, oh my. What a shot.
And folks, those were the top 10 2-walls.
And Jonathan, thank you very much for the compliment. Jonathan, where are you tuning in? We always like to find out where folks are tuned in who don't chat as often as they used to. But we know that they're one of the 90 that are viewing. And
it's that Gloria Bradley coming in from Virginia. So, hello,
Gloria. Yes, Gloria, you said hi to us on Sunday, and we missed saying hi back. Sorry about that. Apologies. Your son's a great guy. Okay, time to begin game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving. Red shirt post 1, run on. Receiving blue post 2, Ben. Actually, I was quite serious about that. No, he's an extremely professional guy. Extremely. There's a serve by Ron. We begin. Rebote left side by Ron. Right up the middle. Ben's there. Ben from the forehand to the inside. Ron from the 8 line. Backhand. Rebote into the pad. Point 1. Ron first up on the board in our 3rd game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Ikeda. Point 3. Bring to the court the green shirt of post 4, Aratz. Scoop by Ikeda, backhand. Forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Aratz is there. There's the backhand. Good effort by Ikeda. He had assessed on it, just unable to bring it in. Point 4. Aratz is on the board with a point. In this matchup, we have Aratz serving to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Anderluck. Here's the catch by Aratz. Backhand. That ball goes into the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6. Bradley receives. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Point 6. Here's the pink of post 7, Robin. Robin got there but was unable to make the play. Point 6. Bradley has 2 points. Here's the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. Point 6. Here's blue post 2, worn by Ben. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Ron. Outside placement of the forehand Robote. Ron gets there. Beautiful Robote save by Ben. Yep, Ron, not catching that one. Ben worked too hard for it. Point 2. Yes, I said you worked hard for it. Congratulations. Nice Robote. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Ikeda. Oh, a little too much sidewall. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue post 2. Ben trying to stop him is Aratz. Bote save by Aratz, catch by Ben. Hard throw by Ben. Catch by Ben, backhand. Thrown powerfully. Good catch by Aratz, backhand. Bote forehand by Ben, nicely thrown. Aratz is there. 2-all by Aratz will score. That was a well-played point by Aratz and Ben. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Anderluck. Ball tipped. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt of post 4. Aratz trying to stop him. Pink shirt of post 7. Robin. Rotate left side by Aratz. Catch by Robin. Karen by Robin. Aratz, oh, he got it in the cesta, but got tied up in the screen. Point 7. Good effort by Aratz. Purple shirt, post 8. Bueno receive. Beautiful catch by Bueno. There's the backhand from the 9 line. Bueno, backhand. Rotate coming out. Rotate forehand. Oh, Robin was looking up. That's bad for this. He didn't make contact. Point 8. We've completed. Actually, we've been complete. Here's post 6. Bragley. Powerful backhand by Bragley. Oh, that's a chula. That scores. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6. Bradley trying to stop him. Ron. Point and game, post 6, Bragley. 2 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-2-4. Your price will be up in a moment.
If somebody 5 years ago told me that I was going to be playing professional highlight, I'd be like, what are you talking about? The most frustrating aspect of the sport is the fact that you could probably play your ass off, and because of the component of chance in the sport, you could still lose. For me, the biggest motivator, I would say, is my son, because he comes out here, sees my games, and he looks up to me as like, oh, daddy, my daddy plays highlight, and I just want to make sure I come out here, make sure I make him proud. My goal from day one is just, come out on top. So just doing what I can to make that happen.
And there is Bradley with the win there in our 3rd game, the first leg of that high 5, number 6. Bradley this season had a pretty good year. That is win number 12 for him, puts him in a tie for 6th place, actually solo 6th place there, amongst all singles players behind Jedden and CRB.
That's funny, Steve. And congratulations, Gloria. Gloria,
right on cue.
I strongly suggest sending your son a statement saying that you want a portion of every one of those wins. 6-2-4, the official order finish for Game 3. $2 Quinella 2-6, 37-80. The trifecta 6-2-4, 5-38-20. $2 wager on 6 to win, 14-20. Up next is our 4th game. That's when the scratch begins, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Game 4, post 6, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Aratz. Game 4, post 6, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Arats. Post time for game number 4 is now just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And we are back here now, just under 6 minutes until game number 4. The early pick 3 will conclude here in this 4th game. See those will pays up on your screen. Couple consolation payouts. And Stu, looking at the question, why aren't they all doubles games? And you know what? I like doubles.
I like doubles too. And so once upon a time, you'd say, well, that might cost us more money, but no, because we pay the same. We pay the same. A win here is worth 100. Actually, yeah, we did increase the prize money in games 4, 6, and 8. In those singles games coming into this year, we knew it would be a little bit more difficult to get those wins.
Certainly.
So the prize money did go up. Those wins are now 125, 75, and 50. In those 3 singles games, but the doubles games pay 200 for a win, split between the front quarter and back quarter. 150. So, most other highlight frontons by history do play majority doubles and fewer singles. Singles by history giving players a chance to earn additional prize money. Here, we are on a smaller court. So, we call it dodging death for a reason. I don't want to say that we don't play more doubles because the likelihood of injuries goes up. It just fits our program better. The mostly doubles format and the mostly singles format, it fits the shorter court better. In fact, there are some tournaments that are played in Spain on a 36-meter court where they don't allow doubles. They only play singles.
Really? They don't even...
No, they won't play doubles on a... So there's a number of different reasons why. There's no particular science behind it. This format really just works well for us. Also, at Magic City, we pair players up as partners for an entire double season, which goes on for, a couple months, 2 to 3 months, something like that, as opposed to doing it how it's been done elsewhere in traditional highlight. Sorry, I was just looking to see who's on the court.
That'd be the 5. Sorry to put that person on blast publicly. Oh. Gloria, turn off your headset. I think that's Bradley. I think he's coming out. See him. Oh, we see the 6, 7, and the 8. It takes a minute to get changed. But as you were saying, Stu?
Yes. So, if we had those teams playing together the entire time, it takes away from some of the eventness. I know that's not a word, but that's the idea. Is that our doubles here at Magic City are an event. The performances are an event. So it's a little bit of a different attitude as opposed to just...
You have scarcity. Yeah. If you have more doubles games, it's less of an event.
It becomes less special.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. Primary reason.
Correct me if I'm wrong. At some point over, maybe it was 2 years ago, did we have 3? Was it 3, 5, and 7 that were doubles, or is it always? Because I remember there being an early. I know it's like we change every couple weeks with our the games, so it's hard to keep track dating back to 3 years ago.
I
But
think we'd have to go
think
back to
we did.
2019.
2019, yeah,
2019,
absolutely.
yeah,
That first year.
Yeah, because
I think 6 singles and 3
first
doubles.
year was 2018.
Well,
we did exist before you came on board.
Oh, you did? Oh. Obviously. No, I'm saying my first year in 2019, that was...
I think we may have done that for a little bit and decided that it was either too much or I'm not sure.
But yeah,
so something that just occurred
with
to me,
that program, tinkering with it. Over
Troy,
the
something that occurred. It's nice to see people tuning in from Pennsylvania and from states where they can wager on H2H through Bet Rivers, and so obviously not encouraging it. If you just want to watch, I think that's great. But one thing that did occur to me, folks in those states do have kind of an advantage if they tune into the Pari-mutuel.
Absolutely.
Because if you turn into the Pelota performance, it's like what you'll hear us referring to as, suffice to say, we have a blockade on certain things, and so we don't talk about the Pelota performance in H2H. So we refer, when you hear us, it's code between Andrew and I.
Yes.
If you want behind the scenes, this is behind the scenes. It's code basically talking about how the people played in the Pari-mutuel performance. We refer to it as a practice, how they played in practice today. But if you're in one of these H2H states, and hopefully more will be coming online, and you do watch it, you kind of get an idea for how someone's playing and how they may play in the H2H performance. So
and keyword value in some of those betting lines. And he talked about it yesterday. I mean, just on paper, that Inaki and Benny match, Inaki was the underdog against Benny, and just based on how Inaki's been playing, the guys in Pennsylvania, some other states could have a little bit of an edge there in getting those prices down. But take advantage if you can. We got some singles Group 2 coming up today, but before that, game number 4 and a couple more games after that, Stu.
We are ready to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Bueno. Rebote left side by Kubala. There's the catch by Bueno. Backhand. Low runner to the inside. Scores, point 1. Now receiving the white shirt of post 3 is Robin. Backhand by Robin. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Robin from the Cheng line, backhand. Robin, quick turnaround, big bounce. Kubala back to the 12 line to make the play. Good catch by Robin. Karen by Robin will score. Well thrown, point 3. Three is now serving to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Ben. Ball tip, point 3. Black shirt of post 5, Bragley. It's an excellent catch by Robin. Light touch. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Excellent catch by Robin. Karen by Robin lands in and scores. Point 3. Here on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Arats. Arats backhand from the 10 line. Robin looks for the rebote. 2-all. Opens, but stopped by Arats. What a catch by Robin. Backhand 2-all, stopped by Arats. Juggling on the catch of Arats. Robin got lucky there. Point 3. They're on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Benny. Scoop by Benny. Turns it 2-all. That's stopped by Robin. Benny caught the ball. Not sure if that was a left-sided or right-sided catch, but whatever. Ball went off the court. Point 3. Robin's gone to 5 points. Here is the purple shirt at post 8. Ron. Backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand. Robin with the light touch keeps it in play. Ron to the inside. It scores. Point 8. Robin went 5 straight. Nice run. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Bueno. Beautiful rebote turned by Ron. Stays to the inside. Point 8. 8 on the board, 3 points. Here's post 1, Kubala. Backhand by Ron into the pad. Point 1. 1 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Kubala makes the catch. Forehand by Kubala. Scoop by Ben. There's the backhand. Karen by Ben, stopped by Kubala. Kubala, Cortada, stopped by Ben. Ben to the inside, low and hard. It scores. Point 4. Ball on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5. Bragley returns. Rotate 2-all, too much. Point 5. Bragley has 2 points in this matchup. He serves to Arats, yellow of post 6. Backhand by Aratz. Passes. Robote comes in. Robote by Bragley. Caught by Aratz. Low and hard by Aratz. Scores at the 9 line. Point 6. Pink shirt at post 7. Benny receives. Backhand by Benny. Aratz with a tip ball, point 7. Benny has 2 points returning. With possible game point is the white shirt at post 3, Robin. Powerful forehand by Robin. Good catch by Benny. Benny to the inside. Scores, point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Bueno. Good catch by Bueno. There's the backhand from the 11 line. Robote 2-all. Excellent catch by Bueno. Bueno with the hard throw. Benny. Ooh, good effort by Benny. Point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8. Ron takes the court with 3 points. Backhand by Ron. Rotate left side by Ron. Here's the catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rotate forehand by Ron. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Ron comes up with the ball, throws the carom. Bueno goes, gets it. Forehand gets away, goes to the outside, point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Ron trying to stop him, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Kubala on the backhand from the 11 line. Well caught, nicely thrown. Ron for the throw. 2-all lands off the court now to play. Michael. Point in game, post 8. Ron. 3 places, 7 shows. Results from game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Ron. Taking second, post 3, Robin. Coming in third, post 7, Benny. 837, the official order of finish for game number 4. $2 wager on 8 to win, $18. The pick 3, 368, 3 of 3 numbers returning $466.40. $2 Quinella 38, $80.20. Trifecta 837, $263.60. $2 win, $2 wager on 8 to win, $18. Up next is game 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match rather. First of our 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. There are no scratches in game 5. Post time is just over 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And folks, that is Prize Picks, one of the leaders in daily fantasy sports, and you can take advantage of their special incentives right now for signing up. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is JAI, into the referral code field when you do so. And if you make a $100 deposit into our betting funds, Prize Picks will match it and put another $100 into your account just like that. All you have to do is send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HI at sign-up. And guess what, Stu? Some more bonuses there, because if you do that, you'll also qualify to get a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight game that relates to those H2H matches every week throughout the 2022 season. So it is as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HI when you do so. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of that sign-up page where you can see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's going to be the screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. Do all that, you'll automatically qualify to get the double cash prize plus the $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is Prize, PICKS.com today.
And thank you, Steve. That's right. If you're watching and enjoying, give the like button a click.
Go ahead, give it a click.
I still don't know it. All these years in, I still don't know what it does, but apparently it has something to do with an algorithm.
That's a buzzword these days. They just say the algorithm, and everybody seems to understand it. I don't know what it means.
That way no one takes any responsibility for anything. It's like, I'm sorry, it's not us, it's the algorithm. We didn't cancel your account because of anything. We didn't give you this credit limit because of anything. It's the algorithm. You know, you put in this thing, okay, well, I made $1,300,000,000 last year. What's my credit line?
It's the algorithm, man. It'll tell you. I don't know.
No, based on all things, I get that computer automation is a thing, not in Highlight. I mean, the randomization of post positions.
I was going to say that does a good job of that.
Absolutely. So you do have that. What else do we have? I mean, there's lots of computers around. Scorekeeping and graphics.
We had $1 for every monitor around here. You'd have like
other stuff. But
$20.
I mean, these cestas. Yeah, I wish we had a cesta machine. Don't get me wrong. I love Manuel, but you know,
I mean,
that's one interesting
man versus machine.
Well, it's one thing in the Highlight that's always been a little on the tricky side is that, you know,
how do you produce that?
Well, there've always been only a hand maker of cesta makers, and what if they wake up one morning and just say, you know, I had a dream last night and I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
because it happens. Not anything bad happens. It just said, you know what? Not even I hit the lottery. I just don't want to do this anymore.
Well, I mean, I just heard like the schedule from Manuel. I mean, he says he wakes up at like 5:30, wakes up, makes cestas, comes here, does the cestas, judges the game, and then plays in his H2H match 12 hours later after he wakes up after doing all that. So, and he's up there towards the top. Yeah.
Manuel has been the hardest working man in Highlight for 20 years that I know of. I know that he started making cestas. I don't know when he actually began. I do know that I have a first-generation Manuel cesta. And I write the date on the month.
That's
and,
good.
The month and
yeah.
year, so I know when it used to make a difference. Now, it's just hand me that one over there. No, but so I have a 2010 Cesta, which is an original Manuel model. And let's see.
The Manuel ones. Yeah.
So he's had to start making new Cestas. I think he repaired obviously before that because that's usually how it starts. But yeah, I think first generation Manuel Cestas go back to 2008, 2009. So he's been doing it now, all these years. 12, 13, about almost 15 years.
He said to get the materials shipped
that
in,
all
correct?
Comes
that comes from Spain.
Yeah, this year what we did was we had Inaki, Julin, and Ara all were in Spain in December. And they all brought back the material. So what that is the baskets. I know Pat might be interested in this. It's basically from Astigarraga, the family in Spain, they basically go get the chestnut.
They got a monopoly on the chestnut, the basket. That's got to be lucrative.
Basically,
yeah.
I don't know, but they're the ones doing it. And they basically go, so what we get shipped to us raw, or to Manuel, what gets shipped to Manuel raw are the frames. So the frames that can be a back quarter, front quarter, they can be cut, and they're obviously shaped to size. The reeds and the ribs, that all comes in these big bundles. I mean, these giant. I mean, these bundles
seen the bags they come in.
Well, those bundles
massive.
are 5-6 feet long, and each one I believe is enough to make 15-20 cestas. I believe is enough material for each, along with membrane.
That's got to be tough to carry. Does that fit under the plane?
He said he wasn't doing it again next year.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, you pay the price. You can pay for all airlines do shipping. So.
Yeah, I don't blame Inaki. It seems kind of heavy. But.
Steve, excellent question.
Wow.
So.
This happened last year.
Yes and no. Tennessee has taken an interest.
He said
in doing it.
But Tennessee would take an interest in doing anything if you asked him.
He would.
So one of the guys that steps up and does it all. But very interesting stuff about the Cestas. We got some doubles coming up. Let's dodge some death here. Inaki in Tennessee, speaking of him, up there at the top of these double standings with 4 wins.
Time to begin game number 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. A spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, the team of Ikeda and Bragley. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, Robin and Ben. Ikeda serves. Our 5th game has begun. Got a casino to run. Backhand by Ben. Here's Ikeda from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Fine catch by Robin. Cortada by Robin. Scores. That was a beautifully thrown cortada by Robin. Point 2. Here are the white shirts at Post 3. Why are you punching things? Don't do that. White shirts, Post 3. We have CRB in the front court, Douglas in the back. Catch by CRB. There's a nice backhand. Ben from the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Rebote kicking all the way to the 3 line. Turned on the forehand of CRB. Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand. Outside placement by Robin is outside of play. Point 3. Green shirts at Post 4 now receiving the team of Carballo and Kubala. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Kubala. Robote forehand by Carballo. Beautifully thrown. Douglas keeps the ball, makes the rebote from the 8 line. Carballo from the 8 line. Backhand. Douglas on the backhand from the 12 line. Carballo midcourt. Scoop by Carballo. Powerful throw. Scoop by Douglas. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to the black shirts at post 5. El Barba and Ron. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Here's Carballo. Ron on the backhand. Carballo had been playing a little deep then. Came out to make the rebote nicely. Backhand by Ron. It's backhand by Kubala. Ron's there. Backhand. Powerful throw. Rebote coming out. Rebote at the sidewall. Turned by Carballo. Backhand by Ron. Kubala, backhand from the 11 line. Ball tipped. Point 4. Yellow shirts of post 6 receiving. Cool Fitness is in the front court with Arats in the back. Backhand by Arats. Arats goes up the wall, missed the ball. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Pink shirts, Inaki and Tennessee receive. Backhand by Tennessee. Kubala's there. Inaki in the front court. Backhand. Carballo on the catch. Powerful forehand. Clears the overhead screen. Inaki with an eye on the ball. Makes the save. Big bounce. Kubala. Good read. Forehand from the 12 line. Inaki's there. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Catch by Tennessee. Inaki makes the catch. Forehand played back. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Carballo. 2-all caught the top of the pad. Point 4. 4 team has 4 points. Now receiving. Purple shirts post 8. To complete the first round of play, we have number 30, Diaz, in the front court with number 20, Gochetti, in the back. Beautiful serve by Carballo. A great catch by Gochetti. Kubala on the backhand. Backhand by Gochetti. Kubala, very good catch there along the side wall. Gochetti from the 11 line now. Hard throw right up the middle. Kubala's there. Light touch. Gochetti gets there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Kubala's there. Backhand. Gochetti. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote by Gochetti. Carballo gets in there. Backhand. Gochetti, midcourt. Rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Carballo calls for it, comes back to the 10 line to make the play. Here's Gauchetti, midcourt. Powerful throw, kicked, and scores. A well-played point, point 8. 8 team gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Ikeda and Bragley. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Scoop by Gauchetti. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Ikeda goes wall to wall. Gauchetti wants to keep this Robote. He's all the way at the 3 line to turn it. Catch by Gauchetti, midcourt. Hard throw to the inside. Bragley's there. Big forehand by Bragley. Chick-Chack scores. Point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Robin and Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Catch by Bragley. Robote. Excellent legs by Bragley. Gets him there. Point 1. One team has 4 points. Entering the court, the white of post 3. CRB and Douglas. Backhand to the inside. Powerful backhand throw by Douglas. Catch by Bragley. Bote left side. Splitter. Cut off in the air by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Caught by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Hard to the inside. Bragley is there. Robote left side by Douglas. Catch by Ikeda up at the 3 line. Karam stopped by CRB. CRB rifles the splitter at scores. That's a really well-played point by all 4 players. Point goes to the 3. 3 team on the board with 3 points. Black shirts at post 5 returning. El Barba and Ron. Backhand by Ron. Low runner kicks off the sidewall. Douglas catches it nicely. Ball tipped by Ron. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirts of post 3. CRB and Douglas trying to stop them. The yellow shirts of post 6. Cool Fitness and Arats. Backhand by Arats. Backhand by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Arats. Arats to the inside. Douglas takes that on the bounce. 10 line throw. Here's the catch by Arats. He goes deep. Douglas is there. Backhand 2-all. What? Oh, that's a great effort by Cool Fitness to get assessed on that. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the white shirts of post 3. CRB and Douglas 4 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Robote comes to the outside. Carballo reads it perfectly. He throws it to the outside. Ikeda reaches in, makes a fine catch. Robote left side by Kubala. Ikeda attacks. Right up the middle, stopped by Carballo. Carballo whips it to the inside. Bragley's there. Carballo on the Robote to the inside. Bragley's there. From the forehand to the outside. Here's Kubala. Carballo midcourt. Powerful throw. Goes wall to wall. Robote comes out. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Robote left side. One-handed by Carballo is tipped. Point and a second place finish for post 4. Carballo and Kubala. One comes in third. Unofficial order finish 3-4-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 5, post 3, CRB and Douglas taking second, post 4, Carballo and Kubala coming in third, post 1, Ikeda and Bragley 3-4-1. The official order of finish for game number 5. Your price will be up in a moment. And Rock and Ray asks a question, for the most part handled, as always, capably by Pat. So we have the two Ulacias, the Ulacia cousins, making cesta out of Spain. The great Igor Bide, of course, still making cestas, though albeit on a much more limited basis. Sorazabal in France. However, he's limited in terms of making cestas only, I believe, for the Biarritz school. Manuel here in the United States. Benjamin in Mexico. And that's pretty much, well, for the most part, it. Once upon a time, Poliche, Otero, and Negi. Great Orbea's father, one of the great early cesteros. Long history of cesta making throughout the world. Actually, sorry, throughout the highlight playing world, that is. So there are your prices. $2 quinella, $3-4, $46.40. Trifecta, $3-4-1, $244.60. $2 wager on 3 to win, $13.60. Up next, Game 6, Spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 6, though don't forget that Nicholas is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. No scratches in Game 6, and post time 6 minutes away. Good luck. Karam opens up and scores. What a beautiful throw by Anderluck. Carballo, backhand from the 11 line. Passes to the Robote. Robote left side, it's a 2-all. That is beautifully, beautifully executed by Kubala. Backhand by Douglas. Hard to the corner. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Caught by Douglas at the 9 line. Pika, big bounce goes up. So does Ikeda. He comes down with the ball. Jedden picks the serve. Costado to the outside, scores. Diaz makes the catch. Costalo to, wow!
Oh.
When he does it well. Backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand, outside placement, snapped by Ron. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. Rifled, scooped up by Douglas. Costalo 2-all by Douglas. Wow. Rebote forehand save by Anderluck. Here's Carballo from the 7 line. Powerful backhand, goes low. Rebote comes out, Anderluck's there. Scoop by Carballo. Very fancy Carballo. Anderluck was there but could not bring it in. Backhand by Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Rebote. Turned by Ben at the 7 line. Tennessee winds up. Wow! Rotate forehand by Ron. Catch by Carballo. Backhand. Rotate by Ron. Carballo diving one-handed save. That was legit.
And folks, those were the top 10 plays from May of 2021 last year at this time right here at Magic City Highlight.
I will say, Rock and Ray, you're asking lots of questions about cestas, and there's the history of cestas, because they're all handmade. It's really interesting. But so if you take Igor Bide, what he's charging right now, it's kind of personal between he and a smaller number of people. Cestas maxed out in about the $800 range at one point. Now with fewer players, they're back down in the $600 range. We won't, of course, say what we pay Manuel, but I will say this: I have been fortunate enough in my amateur throwing around career and through my connections as managing highlight frontons to have played with every cesta maker since the 90s. So, like I mentioned some of the names before, I played with both Igor Bide brothers, and can honestly say that, well, also Lacia. I actually like Peliche baskets. Not everybody liked Peliche baskets, but I was a fan of Peliche baskets. Botero baskets, a little too strong for me. But I can say that the cestas that Manuel makes, I would put up against any cesta in the world. I really would. Yeah. They're absolutely fantastic.
I don't doubt it.
They're tremendous. They're absolutely tremendous. He's really worked it into a fine art.
With that, let's play these feature singles games to close out the week. Game number 6, getting us started.
Time to begin game number 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt, post 1 is Julian. Receiving blue, post 2, Arats. Julian serves. Our 6th game has now begun. Here's the backhand by Julian. Catch by Arats. Backhand. Point 1. Receiving the white shirt at post 3, Iñaki. Backhand by Inaki. Inaki on the catch from the 7 line. Forehand played back. Good catch by Julian. Point 1. One now serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ikeda. Backhand by Julian. Ikeda from the 9 line. Backhand. Robote forehand. Julian makes the catch. Julian from the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. That scores. Well played. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here is the black shirt of post 5. Carballo. Powerful throw from the forehand of Carballo. Rebote for Carballo. Thrown beautifully to the inside. There's a nice catch by Julian. He takes it in the air. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Julian. Rebote by Julian. Carballo's there. Winds up. Coasting to the inside. That scores. Well thrown by Carballo. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receives. Taking the court is Manu. Excellent catch by Manu off a good serve by Carballo. Wow, somehow or other Carballo caught that one in the air. Rebote to the inside. Carballo off the sidewall, makes the catch, rifles the forehand back. 2-all scores. Point 6. Pink shirt of post 7 receives. Here's Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Manu. Backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand midcourt. Manu's got the ball. Coasty 2-all scores. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt of post 8. Gosheri. Backhand by Gosheri. Rebote forehand by Manu. Rebote forehand, falls short. Point 8. Gosheri gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Arat. There's the backhand by Arat. Gosheri makes the catch. Ball tipped. Point 8. Back and ready to receive the white shirt of post 3, number 69, Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Point 3. Inaki with 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Rotate left side by Ikeda. Scoop by Inaki. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Inaki's there. Backhand. Rotate forehand to the outside. Lands out of play. Point 3. 4 points for Inaki in the white shirt. Here is the red shirt of post 1, Julin. Beautiful serve by Inaki. That's a good catch and return by Julin. Stays to the inside. Beautiful forehand rebote by Inaki. Rebote forehand by Julin. Catch by Inaki. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt of post 3. Inaki trying to stop him. Carballo. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Into the chick-chack that scores. My, oh my, point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here is post 7. Douglas receives. Backhand by Douglas, thrown powerfully. Rebote comes out, line drive. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Rebote forehand, hard throw. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. Well played, point 7. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to Manu. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Catch by Manu. 2-all by Manu. Lands in and scores. That was beautifully executed by Manu. Point 6. Post 2 receives. Arat. Backhand by Aratz. Rotate to the inside. Catch by Aratz. Backhand from the 10 line. Rotate forehand. Point 2. Joe on the board, 2 points. Here's post 8. Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri. Aratz keeps his eye on it, goes for the forehand rebote to pass. Threw it too high. It's a point for the 8. Gauchetti now has possible game point on the court trying to stop him. In the green of post 4 is Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Bote to the inside. Read by Ikeda. Return from the forehand to the inside. Gauchetti from the 9 line. Backhand. Low and hard and caught by Ikeda. Backhand to the corner. Out to the rebote. Bote to the inside. Ikeda takes it with a hop on the forehand. Outside placement. Not outside enough. Gauchetti's there. Excellent effort by Ikeda to try to make that catch. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen. To the purple shirt of post 8, Gauchetti. 3 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-3-6. Price will be up in a moment. Winning game 6, post 8. Gauchetti taking second, post 3. Iñaki coming in third, post 6. Manu. 8-3-6 is the official order finish for our 6th game. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 3-8, 23.20. Trifecta 8-3-6, $137. $2 wager on 8 to win, $13.40. First number for the late pick 3, the number 8. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7, the second of our 2 doubles games this afternoon. A spectacular 7 doubles match, Pro Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Highline. Game 7 will also conclude the high 5 for today. There is a scratch. Game 7, post 4, scratch Nicholas. Place Nicholas with Ben. Game 7, post 4, scratch Nicholas. Place Nicholas with Ben. Post time for game 7, 7 minutes. Good luck. And Don Manuel Izada is in the chat. Played under Zada. Often posting some very nice pictures. In fact, once they started taking pari-mutuel wagers earlier this year in Mexico, Zada had a few nice pictures of himself with one of the Magic City programs that we have right in front of us right here. And
over in Mexico.
Absolutely.
How about that?
In one of the OTBs in Mexico.
Great to see.
So Don Manuel, thank you very much for all the positive comments you've made by history for Magic City. Even back when Magic City wasn't for everybody. I know it's hard to believe that now. Well, there's still something. Someone posted something. So you had Diaz's play yesterday, right? So
where posted where?
Diaz. So on Facebook.
Oh,
someone posted Facebook. Diaz's. So in the second game, after we had that nonsense back here behind the scenes in game 1, you had Diaz go up the wall, make the catch, come down, throw the long 2-all. Just a beautiful play, especially by someone who's not known for making plays like that. And comment was very, it was very nice for someone to post it. And then a couple of the comments afterwards were, you know.
Oh, so posted a positive, just that wall,
the post
wall
itself,
climb and the Karen
The post
combo.
itself was positive.
Okay.
Some of the comments about it is, and realistically, yeah. I mean, if you look at, it's frustrating because I look at guys. Sorry, in my younger days, I would look at guys who played. I would hear gentlemen who played in the 60s and 70s, and they'd be like, they'd see guys in the 80s. It's dirty, holds everything on the left side. The costado, he held the costado, took a picture and looked. You know, the reverse, they hold the ball too long on the backhand. So, but the highlight in the 80s for the most part was pretty good, and certainly it's easy to see the difference between what is referred to as clean highline and dirt, but it's evolved over years. The highlight that was played in the 70s and 80s was a little quote-unquote dirtier than what was certainly than what was played in the 50s and 60s. There's been an evolution to it. And one thing that can be said for sure in the United States anyway, and I, of course, don't speak for, Spain or France or any place elsewhere how it was played, certainly not Mexico, but the traditional form of highlight and how it was played and how it was presented ran its course here in the United States. So yeah, seeing a guy that's only been playing a couple years that doesn't have the greatest highlight skills in the world go up the sidewall, come down, throw a 2-ball, it's damn nice.
Yeah.
It is. Glad to see it.
Well, we got that high five for today. Sorry, Stu, to get back to that quickly. Consolations exclusively up on that board, so carryover headed into next Sunday as well. That carryover is growing. Don't know what that pool finished out at, but should be, certainly over $2,000 in the carryover headed into next Sunday as well.
Ernesto, that's a good question. I would probably say I think that anybody who, so would Orbea, Chiruka, Chamela, Larrañaga, who recently passed, would they say that the highlight that was played in the 70s and 80s, or certainly in the 90s, was bad for highlight? I think that they may have been uncomfortable with it to begin with. So is Magic City, my answer to it is partially business and partially based on highlight. My business answer is what we do here at Magic City, and I know you're a supporter of the program, and I know you're not shooting it, is good because people are still able to watch it, as opposed to only being able to watch historical videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to watch Michelena Zaria play, but unfortunately, those videos are now 30 years old.
Yep.
40 years old. I would love. There is a mystery video that's out there. I believe it was produced by NBC. I believe the year was 1967, and it was an exhibition. And it's Jesus Oliveira, who comes up with some phenomenal content that he posts on Facebook. That's the great thing that we're looking for. There's a partido that was shot at Miami Highline. And it was Orbea, and I'm not sure who the teams were, but it was Orbea, Warita, Chiruka, and I'm not sure who the other front quarter was. It may have been Mengo, I'm not sure. But that video exists somewhere, not on tape, on film. I would love to see that. But if people want to see highlight here in the United States, they want to bet on it, they just want to watch it, if they want to watch it continue, if we want to continue to make highlight cestas and all that, this is what we have. So I would say, for the most part, on the whole, especially with this particular group of guys, we get along pretty well, especially this year where we've been able to mix traditionally trained players with originally trained Magic City players, traditionally trained and originally trained. I like that kind of play on word. I would say it's a good thing.
But also to that point, I mean, what sport hasn't evolved, and really what sport in a positive way? I mean, all rules in all sports have kind of shifted, and kind of the common underlying theme and all that is it's for the negative. I mean, baseball, they talk about improving the game and speeding up the game. Many people don't like those changes. Football, with the rules that they've come in. Basketball, I know people complain about traveling and carrying and all these types of rules that used to be called back in the day, but that's just a consistent thing amongst all sports. There's more leniency on the rules, which creates better action and more excitement, and I think in today's world it's all about offense, excitement, fast action, and so longer days of defense and just things that look pretty. People need to see that speed and all that, the whole package. So
it's rare that I stay so quiet when you
right on it.
That's one of the best pieces of analysis you provided.
Thank you.
Ever.
Yeah.
No, that was brilliant, Andrew. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's the same for all sports, and they've evolved. But as you said, happy that it's still going in some capacity, especially here in highlight. Other sports obviously all going strong here. But we got game number 7. Great doubles action coming up. People clamoring for some doubles. Tune in.
Time to begin game number 7, second of our 2 doubles games for our doubles championship series here at Magic City. Serving first in the red shirts, post 1, the team of Bueno and Julian. Receiving blue, post 2, Andrew Luck and Benny. There's the serve. We begin. Great catch by Bueno. Nice backhand follows. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Ball touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point two. Two-team first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts post 3. The team of Juice and Manu. Juice picks the serve. Backhand to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand. Rabote coming out. Rabote forehand by Juice. Caught by Benny. Manu, beautiful catch there at the 11 line. Powerful backhand follows. Benny is up at the 7 line for the outside placement. That scores. Point two. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to Jedden and Ben. Ben substitutes for Nicholas. Big backhand by Ben, low and hard, and Benny's there. Backhand. Rabote forehand by Jedden. Got away from him. Went to the outside. Point two. 3 points for the two post. Here are the black shirts of post 5. Carballo and Kubala. What a catch by Kubala in the corner. Backhand by Anderluck. Here's Carballo. Carballo goes deep. Rabote coming out. Rabote turned beautifully by Anderluck. Rabote coming out. Rabote by Carballo to the inside. Benny moves in. Backhand from the 8 line. Low and hard and caught by Kubala. Benny from the forehand. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Carballo. Powerful throw by Carballo. Rabote left side. Carballo scoops it up. Drop shot. Anderluck got there, was winding up, missed it, point 5. In this matchup, we have a Carballo serving to the yellow shirts of post 6. Ikeda and Bragley. Catch by Kubala in the backcourt. Here's Bragley from the 11 line. Powerful forehand. Caught in the air by Carballo. Backhand by Carballo to the outside of the court. Ikeda gets in there. Forehand save. Carballo overran it, but got back in to make the play. Splitter. Caught by Kubala. Here's Bragley. Powerful forehand to the outside. This one caught by Carballo. That ball touched the overhead screen. Point 6. Receiving, Pinka post 7. Diaz and Gocheri. Backhand by Gocheri. Bragley, big right side. Gocheri from the 9 line. Ikeda, powerfully from the left side. Ball tipped by Gocheri. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts post 8, Iñaki in Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Tennessee again, this time from the 11 line. Bragley's there. Knock it to the inside. Bragley on the forehand from the 11 line. Low, hard, and inside. Tennessee, fine catch at the 13 line. Karam, that caught the wall. Point 8. First round's complete. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's post 1. Bueno and Julian. Backhand by Tennessee. Julian's there. Ball tipped. Point 1. One team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, the white shirts, Juice and Manu. Backhand by Manu. Fine catch by Julian midway overhead. Hard throw to the inside. Robote just missed up in the front court. Point 3. Three team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts, Jedden and Ben. Backhand by Ben goes wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote turned by Juice to split. Caught by Ben. He bent over, and I think he still tried to hit him. Jed, you need to talk to him about that. Point 3. Here's post 2, the blue shirts, Anderluck and Benny. Anderluck picks the serve, blasts it to the outside, and it scores. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirts, post 2, Anderluck and Benny. Trying to stop them are Carballo and Kubala. Excellent catch by Benny, and a powerful backhand follows. Here's Kubala to the inside. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen. Blue shirts up post 2, Anderluck and Benny. 3 places, 6 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Forehand by Julian. Catch by Bragley. Forehand by Bragley. Caught by Julian. Bragley, powerful forehand. Bueno makes the catch midcourt. Here's Julin, backhand to the inside. Ikeda, backhand from the 7 line. Ikeda calls for it, saves the rebote on the right side. Bueno's there. Beautiful catch by Julin at the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda, backhand from the 9 line. He goes deep. Rebote coming out to Bueno. Bueno on the run. Saves the Rebote. Nice play. Rebote for Ikeda down low. Bueno's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Caught by Bueno. Bueno winds up. Coasting to the inside. Good catch by Bradley. Another fine catch by Bradley. Powerful backhand. Julin's there. Julin from the right side to the inside. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Backhand by Bueno. Catch by Bradley. Powerful forehand by Bradley. Excellent catch by Ikeda. Ikeda back to the inside for the big bounce. That scores. That is such a well-played point for third place. Goes to the yellow shirts of post 6, Ikeda and Bradley. Unofficial order finished 2-3-6. Results from Game 7 are now official as posted. Coming in first, post 2, Anderluck and Benny. Taking second, post 3, Juice and Manu. Coming in third, post 6, Ikeda and Bradley. 2-3-6 is the official order of finish for Game number 7. Four or five numbers, and the high five returning $67.30, and that carryover jackpot is now $2,439.20. This is the last day of play for this week, so that new jackpot rolls over to Sunday when we return. $2 Quinella 2-3, $21. Trifecta 2-3-6, $392.80. $2 wager on 2 to win, $12.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 8th game. It's the final game of the Pelota performance in advance of H2H at 5 p.m. If you'd like to join us for Highline H2H singles action, you're going to have to go over to watchhighline.com. Once again, watchhighline.com or view us on the Highline app. Game 8 is a singles game. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 8, post 3. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with the Rats. Game 8, post 3. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with the Rats. Post time for Game 8. 6 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Highline.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle, directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball to You, and much more. As you know, this film highlights the transition of many of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play and iTunes. It is as simple as that. Rent or buy from either platform, and if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8 coming up here in just under 5 minutes. And Stu, I think we have spotted a Roland D.
Roland
in the crowd.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
Yes.
Austin. I spent much time in Austin from 2000, beginning in February of 2018. I used to make trips there every 2 to 3 months up until, when the hell did I start going to New York? 20? Yeah, 2020. That 2-year period. Austin is a real. I don't know if you're looking for restaurant recommendations, but Geraldine's at the top of that. Is if it survived the pandemic. I think it did. Geraldine's at the top of the Van Zant Hotel downtown. Really awesome. That's where that magical drink that I've sometimes referred to, Smoke on the Water, was discovered.
Wow, that's the place.
Mezcal drink. Can't go wrong with food in Austin, though. I mean, food in Austin is absolutely great.
Yeah, Austin is one of those cities that is, it's hot right now. Everyone going down there, so I can imagine that the traffic is pretty putrid this time of year.
And if you but not for long distances. Not for long distances. I spent most of my time in the downtown Austin area. And it's basically both a college town and a state capital.
Well, exactly. I was going to say, you got the university, you got that. So that's got to be a nice, interesting mix. It's probably a cool place to go to school.
It really is.
Yeah, they didn't want me. That's all right.
You applied?
No.
Oh.
I know many of folks, though, that have gone and only heard good things about the university, Austin, so hope you have a great time out there, Roland, and enjoy that great food.
Safe travels.
We were talking about that off the mic. Stu said good food, good stuff to do, walk around, always good weather, so enjoy.
Yeah, why would you drive from here? I mean, it's none of our business, but we were curious. It's like there are flights. I know you can fly from Reno to what's its name? You can fly from Southwest. You can fly Reno to Dallas Love. Or sorry,
Dallas, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and then it's the second flight to Austin. But I mean, still knock it out without driving it. I don't know if there's Austin. There could be Austin Reno direct.
Now, pardon my ignorance on my Texas geography, but where would Austin? It's central?
North? Well, when I say northeast, so think central.
Yeah.
But so think center of that gigantic state. Then move over to your right and slightly north.
Okay. So just north.
So it's not as north as Dallas.
Just northeast of center.
Yeah, it's not as north as Dallas. It's
I was gonna say from Tahoe. That's
right of center. Not politically, get it?
Well, as a golf guy, right of center. It's
get it.
I like those putts. So
I make myself laugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's been quite a trip there. I don't know if it would take that long. But I drove to Breckenridge. But snowboarding, he's got interested. Yeah, but enjoying those last moments of snowboarding season, I would do the same if I were a snowboarder too. 2,000 miles of driving. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are traveling less their entire NFL season. I saw something about that there. The least distance traveled this year. That's pretty impressive there, Roland. Well, we got game number 8 to go. Also, H2H singles coming up. Group number 2. Bradley against Ron will be first. Correa versus Bueno. Carballo against Kubala. Ben versus Ikeda. Then Ron against Correa. Then we close it out. Probably the feature match of this Group 2 singles day, Stu. Ikeda against Carballo. Ikeda, the only remaining undefeated in group number 2. He is at 4-0. Carballo already a couple losses, so that could be a big one the grand scheme of that whole group number 2, if Carballo can knock off Ikeda and put one in the loss column. We'll see how that goes. 5 p.m. Eastern time. You can't watch it here, Stu.
WatchHighline.com.
WatchHighline.com, or you can download that Highline app. Watch the action on the go, right on your device of choice.
You can find YouTube. You can find WatchHighline.com.
And with that, folks, how about the finale? Game number 8.
Time to begin our 8th and final game of the Pelota performance. This is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in red shirt post 1, Gauchetti, receiving blue post 2, Manu. And yes, Robert Baker, we have heard of Boulevard, not just in the 80s, back in the 70s as well. There's a serve. Our 8th game is now underway. Opens up with a shot from Manu. Point 2. Receiving, white of post 3. Here is Aratz. Rotate to the inside, goes quick, and scores, point 2. Two on the board, 2 points. Here's post 4. Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote by Manu to the inside. There's the backhand. Rebote to the inside. Carballo's there. Winds up. Rifles the costado that's scooped up by Manu, fortunately, because Carballo had his back to the ball. Carballo keeps the ball to the outside. Manu, diving save. That's tremendous effort by Manu. And we hope that he gets up. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's a positive thing. It's always good to get up. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Julian receives. Excellent serve by Carballo. There's the backhand by Julian. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Passes. Rotate left side by Julian is a 2-all that is out. Point 4. 2 points for Carballo in the green shirt. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Benny's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Goes deep. Point 6. Now receiving in the pink of post 7, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote by Benny. Douglas will take it on the bounce at the 7 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Benny's there. Benny Costi caught by Douglas. Douglas goes quick with the 2-all. Benny reads it, stops it, takes a step, returns it, and scores. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt, post 8, Inaki. Robote forehand by Benny. Catch by Inaki. Low and hard by Inaki. Scooped up by Benny in a beautiful catch. Robote forehand by Inaki over the top. Benny hard to the inside. Scores .6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1. Cochetti. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points. Now through the end of the game. Cochetti, backhand to the inside. Low Robote, turned on the forehand to Benny. Good catch by Cochetti, winds up, drops it back to the inside. It scores. .1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3. Arats. There's the backhand by Arat. There's the backhand by Arat. There's a Robote by Gaucheri to the inside, caught in the air by Arat. Arat's back to the inside. Scores. Well thrown. .3. 3 serves to post 2. Manu. Backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Arat. Manu's there. Backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Arat makes a good play there at the side and gets out of the way. Gets up. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Arat. Manu from the 9 line. Rips the carom. It caught the pad. .3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. Julian. Backhand by Julian. Robote by Aratzi makes the save. Big bounce. Brought down by Julian at the 8 line. Karen by Julian opens and scores. .5. Julian on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Julian serving to Carballo. Beautiful catch by Carballo. He rips it right up the middle. Julian's there. Karam scores. Really well thrown by Julian. .5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Douglas. Julian reads the Robote well. There's the scoop by Douglas. Douglas with the splitter. Caught in the air by Julian. Julian's carom is too much. That is out. .7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8. Inaki. Big backhand. Robote comes out. Ball tip, point 7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Benny. Karen by Douglas, red by Benny. Benny could not make the stop, and that might be the loudest we've ever heard Benny yell. Ooh, point 7. Possible game point for Douglas in the pink shirt, post 7. Here's post 1, Gauchetti. Backhand by Gauchetti. Robote by Douglas, he keeps it in play. Here's Gauchetti. 2-all by Gauchetti, score. Point 1. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Manu. Robote forehand by Gauchetti. Robote left side by Manu to the inside, scores. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Robote left side by Manu. Aratz makes the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Scoop by Aratz, but he could not hold on to it. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt up post 2. Manu trying to stop him. Carballo. Carballo takes it on the forehand at the 13 line. What a powerful forehand on the return. Robote forehand for the big bounce. Carballo went up and got it. Beautiful catch. That scores on the return, point 4. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Julian. What a serve and what a catch by Julian. Robote forehand by Carballo. Julian's there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Carballo. Will score. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt, post 4. Carballo. Trying to stop him. Purple shirt at post 8. Inaki. What a catch by Inaki. Carballo's there. Powerful forehand. Robote coming out. Inaki, good eye on the ball. Sends it back to pass. Robote comes out. Robote left side fired. Caught in the air by Inaki. Inaki low and hard to the inside. It scores. Well played by both players. Point 8. Inaki's on the board with 2 points. Receiving, Benny, post 6. Backhand by Benny to the inside. That stays on the wall perfectly to the corner. Great Robote save. And a fine catch by Benny. Robote, left side, going to pass. Inaki, good read on the Robote, turns it 2-all. Then he reads it, stops it, returns it. And it scores. Point 6. The game is locked. Benny has 5. Douglas has 6. 2 bets here. Who's going to win this point? Who's going to yell louder if they don't win it? There's the backhand by Douglas. Robote coming low. Benny makes a save to the inside. Good catch by Douglas. Backhand. Benny from the 9 line. Backhand. Robote fired by Douglas, caught by Benny. Benny with the 2-all. Douglas reads it, stops it, blasts it back. Benny's got an eye on it to make the Robote. What a Robote save by Benny. Douglas will give him another one. Benny reads this one, not going to get to that one. Well played, point, and game to the pink shirt. Post 7, Douglas. 2 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Big backhand. Carballo's out of the way. 2-all, hit the pad. Second place finish for post 4 Carballo. Manu comes in third. 7-4-2, the official order finish for game number 8.
It does come very natural to me. Yeah, it does. But I don't know. I think it's with all sports too. It's not just highlights. With all sports, there's always the best players, and they're always a natural athlete for the most part. Some guys really work hard and end up being the best, but a lot of guys that are the best are just naturally good at it. I work really hard out here every day, and I think that it shows through my play. But I think being natural at something can only take you so far, and so you have to work hard as well. I try to stay cool most of the time, and I'm not the biggest outgoing guy. I'm not the biggest personality out here. But I think I would hope that people see me as a good guy, and I give 100% at all times, and I hope that it shows through my play. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day. I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year.
And there is your Golden Cesta winner for the week. Number 13, Douglas. 4 wins for him. That matches his total in week number 2. Also had 4 wins. Outside of that, Stu, every other week, Douglas hasn't had more than 1 win.
Yeah, he got tired of seeing that Golden Cesta being passed from player to player. It's like, hey, wait, what about
What
me?
happened to the Douglas Golden Cesta Award for the last 2 years?
You got to go get it on the court. That's where it is.
And he earned it there this week. Congratulations to him.
7-4-8, the official order finish for game number 8. $2 Quinella 4-7. $70. There's some silliness going on behind the scene, folks. We can't talk to you about it right now. Andrew's having a laughing fit. Trifecta 7-4-2, $259.20. $2 wager on 7 to win $12. Roll them. Pick 3, 827, 3 of 3 numbers, returning $428.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Highlight H2H, but you got to wait almost an hour, actually 54 minutes. We will begin Highlight H2H Singles Edition for this Tuesday afternoon. Please join us at watchhighlight.com. Once again, that's not here on the Highlight channel. Go over to watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app. We'd like to thank you for joining us today and hope to see you for Highlight H2H, 5 p.m. Don't forget, we're done the next couple days. We'll be back on Sunday with Pelota performance that begins at 1:30. And don't forget that high 5 carryover, $2,439.20. On behalf of the players, staff, and management, thanks for joining us. Hope to see you a little bit later. Bye.